Well, hello. Let's get to lab again. We've been doing some really cool labs this year, and I'm really excited to bring the lab of mitosis to you. The reason I'm excited is because mitosis is so interesting and it's so cool under the microscope, and it's literally what all of our cells do every single day. They duplicate, they replicate, they multiply, and all that stuff. So it's really, really cool and exciting under the microscope. So again, I am ready. I have my stuff. I'm ready to go. Microscope in hand. Let's talk a little bit about these first couple of phases, though. I'm going to start with prophase. We're not really going to go into interphase because that's the cell just kind of hanging out and chilling, right? It's chilling, it's doing its thing, just kind of gaining some energy, hanging out until it's ready to go into prophase. So prophase is going to be our first sign of something happening inside the cell. And I have prophase to your left here. Prophase, if you look under the microscope, it's going to look like it has this really huge nucleus, okay? You'll see some cells that don't have a nucleus quite so big. This one's going to have a really big nucleus. That's how we know it's in prophase. That is that time when the nucleus actually starts to really expand and those chromosomes are duplicating. So we're going to end up with the same amount of chromosomes we ended with and that we started with, we're going to end up that we ended with. So 46 chromosomes to start, 46 chromosomes to end, so it has to duplicate. We need to have twice as many before we split, okay? This is more of the cartoon version down in the bottom, and we talked about this in our notes. This is the one that I called the pig phase. Remember I called it the pig phase? That's kind of funny, right? The reason I call it pig phase, if you take a look down here, it looks kind of like a pig. If you drew some little ears on it, boop, boop, little ears on it, it's going to be a pig. It sure is. Here's his nose. And what the eyes are the centrioles have now split themselves, okay? They've split in half. We have two centrioles here. So the three things we are going to look to identify and to label in our drawings today is going to include the nucleus, which is this really big one in the center of the cell. And up here you can see the nucleus right there, nice and big, super duper big. Okay, the chromosomes, and those are these things inside this orange, purple, red, and blue. These are the chromosomes. Inside this one here, it's the darker colored. Okay, it looks kind of speckled around. Those are the chromosomes inside the nucleus. And the last thing are going to be the centrioles. Now, the centrioles are going to be difficult to see under the microscope, okay? So you're just going to draw them in. These are the centrioles here. So the eyeballs of this pig are the centrioles. The centrioles have actually started to split. Okay, so this is the first sign that something's going on in the cell. Then we move to prometaphase. Okay, so prometaphase, you can see the difference. Here is the one right before prophase, and here is prometaphase. Okay, so the nucleus is actually gone now. This one has a nice, prophase has a nice round circle. You can see, you can definitely see that there is an outline here. Here it's gone. There is no outline. Okay, so this is prometaphase. It looks like the nucleus is gone. It looks like there's just a bunch of stuff floating around inside of it. That stuff floating around inside of it are the chromosomes. Okay, so up here, the more cartoony version, you can see the chromosomes just kind of floating around, and this dotted line is what represents where the nucleus used to be. Okay, so to label something in prometaphase, when we look at this, you're going to see just some chromosomes. The nucleus is going to be gone away, and you'll label the centrioles. So those are the three things we're doing. So draw your two. We're going to look under the microscope, see if you can find these two, prophase and prometaphase, and then come back and hopefully draw one of them, okay? So we're looking for prophase like this or prometaphase like this, and we're going to label the nucleus, the centrioles, and the chromosomes. Good luck.